Bowl first is the decision. The crowd will be hoping for their batters to get off to a good start.
So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, that looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Got that away nicely. Smacks that away through the gap.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket. Perfectly timed. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. 10 runs added in that over. Mumbai are 10 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Kavanagh, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Can't get that outside the ring field. Finds the fielder with that shot. Thick edge. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Five runs in that over. Mumbai are 15 for none.
Excellent first over, and they followed up with a solid second over of the power play.
Stark from the Blue Mountains end. Maxwell, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Blue Mountains end. the Cats with a massive shout. Maxwell with a huge appeal. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
You can't give that much width. Bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading. What a lovely shot, really good timing, race to the boundary.
Drilled that one away. Over Mumbai, a 26 for none.
26 for none.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Couldn't get it through the field. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. 7 runs added in that over. Mumbai, 33 for 1.
Well, it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
Bowling fielders look really confident. Rohit looked really confident in reviewing that. Did look out to me though.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat though.
Yeah, great review. The batter will live to fight another day, or another ball in this case. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Cover now from the football ground end. Doesn't beat the infield. Perfectly timed. Great shot through the gap. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Smacks that away through the gap. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Bang, bowled, just stunning bowling.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. He's got their tail up.
Straight to the fielder. Maxwell with a huge appeal. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be four.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for four.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Beats the field with a great shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
8 runs added in that over. Mumbai are 52 for 2.
How will he reply?
Cuts that off well in the infield. Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Rohit, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Brilliant diving stop. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Kavanagh has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Maxwell from the Blue Mountains end. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Maxwell, too crafty, and that's the end of that.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. But have to head back to the pavilion.
Left-handed batsman is coming in at number 5.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Goes over the top with that shot. Big edge. Three added in that over. Mumbai, a 62 for 3. Srry, the left armour, is the new bowler from the football ground end. Great shot through the gap. Edged, what a ball. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, quick hands, that's gone. You're kidding. Keeper with the fast hands.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Edge, amazing delivery. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Onto that early, that could be 4. Edged it. The Cats almost pleading with the umpire, but I think I heard 2 noises though. Going with pace now.
Into the attack for the Cats.
Beats the field with a great shot. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Smacks that away through the gap.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Huge edge. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Perfectly timed.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat, and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Mumbai are 82 for 4. Warner from the Blue Mountains end. Finds the fielder with that shot. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Might look to go big again here.
And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Over the infield with a cracking shot. End of the over. 6 off it. Mumbai are 88 for 4.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Duckett into the attack now from the football ground end. Finds the edge. Got that away nicely.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Duck it over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with a plum. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
It's in the air and safe. Should get some runs from that.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit and it was really given the treatment.
Couldn't get it through the field. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
102 for 4.
Nicked it. Smacks that away through the gap.
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
That was a great shot. Flies over the boundary for 6, and just to rub salt into the wounds, it was a no ball as well.
Srry, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. David goes all the way. Massive strike, and that's 2 in a row.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Massive outside edge. Perfectly timed. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
123.
Srry back into the attack.
Is coming into the attack.
Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Doesn't beat the infield. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Edged it, No one there. It could be 4. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over, Mumbai are 133 for 4.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Everyone's gone up. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Drilled that one away.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
10 runs added in that over. Mumbai are 143 for 4. Power and precision in that shot.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Huge edge. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Right out of the textbook, off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
Oh, that's 2 full. Nice shot. It could be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. A very professional innings this. Passes 50 and certainly be looking to push on.
He was quick onto that in the infield. Chance. And out, deep fine. Had to run around a bit and they've got to the drop of the ball and taken a great catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and they've taken a good catch.
David, at last, has to go. It's been a brilliant innings.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Raza coming into the attack from the Blue Mountains end. Massive outside edge. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Brilliant shot there.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Beats the field with a great shot.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100. A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
That's a confident appeal. Nawaz, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the football ground end. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Got that away nicely.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Great shot. Through the gap.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. And the innings comes to an end. The Cats will need 183 runs.